Hi friends, welcome back to Eliot Counseling Services and All Neural Pathways. Today I'm going to continue the series on healthy communication and 4 patterns that disrupt communication. So we talked about in the last segment how criticism can show up as a global attack to someone's character. Now we're going to segue into contempt. And once again, John and Julie Gottman have really organized these patterns and have done quite a bit of research on healthy communication and what disrupts that communication in the patterns. They articulate in the literature that contempt is an intentional way of communicating that really lobbies an assault towards your partner. And this assault can come across through name calling, through any type of other offensive verbalization around a character attack or a comparison to the particular person that they're talking to, that equates to a negative pattern within their family, etc. Other examples of contempt look like eye rolling. It might look like a disinterested, face as a nonverbal expression to the person that they're disinterested or that they're upset about the person and what they're saying. It can also show up as looking away while your partner's talking. It can look like, crossing your arms when they're talking and having a very distant way of interacting with them. Also looking at them in a way that tells them that they're less than. Another example of contempt internally is when we begin to think negatively of the people that we're interacting with. So an example of that might be internally, you're an idiot, or internally, you're so disgusting, or internally, you are one of the most insensitive people I know. So again, as we talk about contempt, according to John and Julie Gottman, they really believe that contempt is intentional. As a trauma therapist, I don't believe it's intentional. I believe that when we try to communicate in healthy ways and we don't have the skills to claim our experience, we might shift into criticizing, which is a global attack. And if we can't have access to be understood or known in that way of communicating, then we might finally move into contempt, where we are trying to offset a level of powerlessness and perhaps helplessness. So it's sort of connecting to the fight response in our limbic system to try to remobilize. Again, we will continue to look at the negative and disruptive patterns to healthy communication. I hope this information has been helpful, and we look forward to visiting with you in our next segment. Thank you.